you blew up what, over COVID, right?
Yeah, bro. Like right when the start
Just
of
like
COVID,
all of us. Fuck, man.
literally the first month of COVID was when I blew up.
Give us another
have you been
pandemic. I'm just kidding.
Have you been doing Minecraft videos for like forever? Is that what you like started doing?
No, actually. I mean, I've been uploading for probably like 6 years, just doing like random stuff. Like I actually started in the Pokemon scene.
Nice.
Yeah, when I first started, I got like a capture card for my birthday one day. I like begged my parents for it. You know what a capture card is? Like you can
Of
just,
course.
yeah.
we
So-
need them. We have dual PCs for streaming.
Oh,
So you have to have a
Got
capture
you.
card to bring it to the other computer.
all right, dope. Yeah, I got that for my birthday. I begged my parents. They finally got it for me. I just record like Wi-Fi battles, and I would like literally upload one like every single day. Then eventually I kind of like stopped doing like Wi-Fi battles because I was like a little more casual. I started getting like really heavy into like competitive Pokemon. And then after that, I would just like start like tons of random channels, just trying to like figure out a way to like blow up. Like I would, or even just do stuff that I like. Like once I was like talking about like rap news, like hip hop news, and
Yeah.
then I did like try to like go over like hip hop albums and like that kind of stuff, and just kind of like random channels. Like I've literally probably started like before Gamers React. I probably have like 7-8 channels that I try to blow up on.
It's so interesting how like when people think about YouTube, they think that you have to be a personality or a forward-facing brand to make a successful channel. But I know hella people that like run the life hack, like you ever seen those life hack Facebook videos where it's just like hands and like the hands are like making like little life hacks or whatever. Like people run those channels to make dumb money and you never figure out who they are, never know anything about them. And I watched some of your stuff, bro, and my question is, how the fuck do you get so many entries? Like, do you go through Reddit? You know what I mean? Because like for those of you that haven't watched his content, the way that I would describe it, and I don't know if this is like a cool description of it or not, but like it's almost like daily dose for Minecraft stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a good way to
so
describe
fast,
it. That's a
it's
very
so-
good way to describe it.
You know what I mean? Like, and in the same way that you only have like a non-biased tone even on like when you talk in the video. You know what I mean? You kind of remind me of that guy.
Yeah, I actually that voice that I do, like I literally.
It's not your voice. It's you couldn't you wouldn't be able to tell it's you. Like unless you know how you sound. Like even I went and watched it, I was like, this is Riz, but he's doing a different voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I talk in a different voice. I literally am pretty much just trying to sound like De La Dos.
Yeah.
Like right when I started, because in the beginning I didn't do the voice, and when I started adding the voice, I'm like, I want to do it like how Daily Dose does his voice. So that's how.
And it worked. Did it change things?
Yeah. So the voice actually, like I started doing the voice for a couple of reasons. So first, I had a lot of issues with monetization when I first started because of reused content. And so I eventually like started changing up stuff, like started adding like a ton more edits and all that kind of stuff. And in the beginning, I was just doing like 2 to 3 voices per video. And then I noticed that the more I add my voice, the higher the AVD is. So I just started
Average
like
view
putting
duration
like,
for anyone listening.
yeah.
Which
So
is
people watch longer.
Such an important metric on YouTube to get promoted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
So people
bro,
watch longer.
I
Huh?
watched one of your videos just to kind of get like an idea of what you do, and like I was like, I got the idea by like the 3rd clip, but I kept watching it, and I think it was your voice, because I think what your voice does, at least to me in my head, you ever had sushi and they give you ginger and it's like a palate refresher? Every time I hear your voice explaining what the next clip is gonna be, I'm like, okay, that sounds like something I'm gonna watch. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, your voice kind of like carries you through the video. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's exactly what I like tell people about the voice. Like it's a refresher. So it makes it so that it's not like just clip, right? Because then it gets just boring. It's like it feels like it's the same thing over and over again. Like psychologically, you think that, but instead, if you have clip, voice, clip, voice, now all of a sudden the voice brings you back into the video.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Exactly.
So you have 2.4 million subs. You noticed a switch when you did the voice. First of all, were you doing the voice before your blow up, or did you switch somewhere in between and it affected it greatly? Like, was that recently?
Yeah. No, it was probably about a year ago. So Gamers React, I've been doing the Minecraft compilations for about 1.5 years. So probably like 6 months into it, I started adding the voice a lot more. In the beginning, there was no voice at all.
Really? And it changed? Did it change things drastically?
It changed things a lot, yeah. quite a bit. I mean, there were like I had viral videos even when I didn't do the voice, but like there was like a time where like I would like look at my AVD and it was always high in the beginning, and then eventually like I saw it like dipping down. So I'm like trying to think of like new ways so that like I could like get it back up, like because like people were getting bored of like the same old stuff. So that's when I started the voice. I don't know if it was like I was going up and then I started going down and then I did the voice and I got back to where I was before, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you saw it dipping and you were like, I need to change something, and then you added the voice, and that was. Were there other things you tried before the voice clicked for the solution to that problem? Like as soon as you saw it dipping down, were there other things you tried initially and you're like, all right, these aren't working, these aren't working, these aren't working. You tried the voice and then it worked.
Good question.
I'm trying to think. It was like a year ago, so I don't really remember. I think the voice might have been the first thing I tried at that time. The reason why like I knew the voice would work also is because I had a series on my channel called Types of People Portrayed by Minecraft. And in that video, like I had to describe the type of person for every clip.
And those would pop.
And I saw,
And those would pop.
Yeah, the first one literally got 10 million views.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. And so I saw like the video was like way higher. Well, the first time I uploaded, like I was so nervous because like I barely put my voice in the videos. And I saw the AVD was like so much higher. And then like a month later when the AVD started going down, I'm like, wait a minute, those Types of People videos pop. Why don't I just put a voice like way more? Yeah. And it just worked. And then now it's also nice because now I have like a little bit of a personality. So like the people, not personality, but like the people know that there's someone.
They feel connected,
bro. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was going to say too. Where like when you didn't do the voice, like I could confuse you and another clip video and not know that there were two different people. But if you do the voice, it kind of like builds your branding in the same way that like, dude, if I had my eyes blindfolded and I heard the dude from Daily Dose, I could tell you that it was him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in the same way, like if you're really into Minecraft and that community, you hear that, you see a compilation, you hear your voice, like, okay, it's this guy. I know it's gonna be a quality video, and that's cool. You know what I mean?
Well, if you hear the Daily Dose guy well blindfolded, you might think it's Leafy is here.
Oh yeah,
you're right. Don't they sound similar, bro?
Dude, when I first saw Daily Dose, that was when like Leafy like quit and he hadn't been uploading. I actually thought it was like I was like, did Leafy like decide to hit that? And
bro, they
so much like him.
They sound so similar.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider like the fact that you've built this channel with being like a faceless entity, like passing it off eventually? You get what I mean? Like, is that your goal? Like building a channel, eventually like passing it off, building another one, passing it off. You know what I mean? Like that way.
I mean, like eventually I want to start like a ton of channels. Yeah, that could be a goal. Like I'm not really sure what the end goal is right now. I'm still thinking about that.
Here, let me ask you that question to be able to maybe break it down. What's the part that you enjoy about it? Is it being the one running the show, or is it having a business that is in YouTube/Minecraft that you enjoy? So because like I feel like since you don't have that answer, answering this might help us break that down. Is it the fact that you are the front man of it and you're like, dude, I'm doing this, like my voice is doing this, blah blah, or is it the fact that, all right, I built a successful business out of YouTube, what's next?
Yeah, I like the fact that I built a successful business and like I'm the guy behind the scenes mostly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've had like 8 different channels. What stopped you from just changing those channels into your current channel? Because like mine, I used to do interviews, okay, and then I switched to commentary. It was still the same channel, and then I quit for a little and I switched to gaming. And then I tried gaming for like a year and a half, and then boom, I created like a series and it boomed everything. And so that was like, it was still the same channel. I didn't make a new channel. What was the difference where you're like, all right, I'm gonna get rid of this next?
I think, trying to think. So one of it for sure was that like nobody knew what Gamers React was. So I like in the beginning when you're starting off on YouTube, it's a little bit difficult because all your friends see it and they're like, yo, everyone's like fucking like making fun of you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, taking these jabs like, oh, dude, Riz is trying to be a big YouTuber now. Oh my God,
you know, like, yeah.
Yeah. So it was nice to like not like have anybody like know about the channel. I didn't even tell any of my friends to like, I think it was like 300 to 400K. Yeah, I didn't tell anyone.
Like, yeah, Riz did it, pussy. You know, fuck y'all.
Yeah. I like that part, or that was one of the things. And then also like imagine like if I had like a hip hop audience and maybe like I had 500 to 1,000 subs and I just started doing Minecraft videos. I don't know,
Yeah.
kind of weird, but
Yeah, I think I ran into that problem with a project that I was trying to do with some homies where the audience for a channel was so opposite of what the new audience we were trying to build on it was, that it would completely kill the analytics. You know what I mean? Like it's just a crazy uphill battle at that point, you know?
yeah.
It's crazy
For
how much
sure.
audience difference like differs. My thing is when I got like my first 1,000 subs, I was stoked. Like I couldn't even thought of letting them go. You know, like how are you able to just walk away from it? Was it just not that many subs to you at the time? Because I think as you evolve, you have a different sense of what a lot of views is. You know, when I was first starting, like if I got 1K views, I'd be like, holy shit, this video is doing well. And then boom, hit the boom. Now you're getting 40 to 60K views, and you think like 20K views is shit. And then you get 100, 200K views a video, and you think 60K views is shit. And like now I want more, you know. I like it got stagnant where I was getting 80K views, 60K views a video. I don't want that. I want something like I want 200K. Like I want to go next. So at what point are you able to just be like, okay, this is 1,000 subs, fuck it, like I'm just gonna let it die?
I think it was because I've been doing YouTube for like so long that like I had like a lot. I don't really know, because like at that time, like 1,000 views was still a lot. Like I still had like some videos that got like 50 to 100K views, but I don't know. I think it was like I was looking at the bigger picture, and like I knew that this wasn't gonna work, or like this is not what I wanted to do.
I think that takes a ruthless like businessman to do that.
I feel like if it's not tied to your personal brand too, you don't feel that bad about leaving it. It's like a project, you know what I mean? We're like,
yeah,
as if you know you got 1,000 views as Arab, like as you personally, he got 1,000 views as like a faceless entity that is not tied to him at all. You know what I mean? It's like a lot easier.
It's just a project at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
exactly.
A lot of those channels are actually personality based.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No camera though, right?
Some of them had camera, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they still up, or did you delete them?
Most of them are down. Yeah, most of them are down now.
What did you do before all this? Like before you got into YouTube, like did you go to college? Like where, like you know what I mean? Like who are you? Like where'd you come from? Like you know what I mean? Like did you go to college? Like where you from, etc. Because like we kind of just hopped into you being a successful YouTube Minecrafter. Now like let's take that back. Like how did you start?
Rizwan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to college for 3 years, and I think I had 3 semesters left, and I dropped out. I didn't have anything when I dropped out, so
that's crazy.
Yeah, I
and
took like a massive risk. Huh?
Foreign parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally my parents were crying. Like I pretty much almost got kicked out, and then I was just like I begged them to like give me like a year, and then after a year, I started doing digital marketing when I dropped out, and it took like 6-7 months for it to work out. And then I think probably like 6-7 months after, like I was like making like decent money, you know, like able to live off of. And COVID hit. I lost all my clients. It was for restaurants in like my local area.
Oh, nice.
And then the week after that, Gamers React blew up. So it was just all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good for you, bro. How many subs did you have like when that right before that happened?
Right when I blew up?
Yeah, like